All right, let's be real. Well, this is keeping it real, so I feel like sorry. This is episode I don't know. This is episode I mean, if safe is on, then can't I just clip testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. I mean, if safe is on, then how bad can this be? Okay, welcome to Keeping It Real, episode literally whatever. Who cares what episode number it is? Just kidding, I care. It's episode 60. Welcome to Keeping It Real, episode 60. I'm your host, jackkadis. Let's get right into it. I think for me to have, so I have a friend, right? And he's been with the same girl since high school, going on a bunch of years. And I don't want to say I don't have many friends. I think I know a lot of people. So in that regard, I have very many friends, but very few of them are in relationships. We're all around 21 years old. The smoke alarm is going off, so I'm going to keep this running, if you'll pardon me, and I'm going to go see what I can do about that smoke alarm. We're going to stop this episode at 4:16 p.m. I'm going to run out and click a button, and I'll be right back. But, clicking that button clearly is not going to do anything, so maybe I should just stay and listen to it beep. I mean, what's the big deal if it beeps? It really gets on my nerve. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. I don't know what makes it beep. And does that button even make it stop? I guess we're going to find out. Okay. It's 3:18 in the morning. That's horrible. I don't know what to say to you, man. It's like I have I don't know, man. Life's hard. Whatever. Who gives a shit? How am I ever going to I work with these high schoolers and they're about to go to college and they're have all these friends and plans and they even have a job at Jersey Mike's. But for me, the job at Jersey Mike's is all I have. So we kind of differ on that. I don't know how to explain it to you, man. It's tricky. I don't really know you go on social media and this group of people that you once used to associate with that now I'm not really sure, and that's just in my head maybe, I don't know, but it's they're all in college and I'm not. Now I don't know, I could go. So today the most substantial thing that happened, I think, would be my conversation with my boss Christina at work. I got there, and she's usually leaving as I get there. We don't really work together at all anymore. I work closing shifts, and she kind of opens and makes sure everything's sorted out. And I've been meaning to talk to her, right? I've been meaning to sort of ask her, I don't know, I've been meaning to have a conversation with her in which she kind of explains or something, anything, this is going to be a long hour because the fire alarm just beeped. And it's just going to be a long hour because I shouldn't be awake, and this is, but I'm going to work through it, and it's going to be whatever. I'm going to get all the stuff done right in the sequence. What I was saying is that I asked her, I guess, for advice. I wanted to know how to make fire alarms stop beeping. Should I Google that? How to make fire alarm stop beeping. How to make fire alarm. Replace the battery. Okay. I'm going to leave Keeping It Real on. So if you're listening to this, there's going to be a long period of silence where the camera is not there's going to be nothing in frame, and I'm not going to be saying anything because I'm going to go and try and, I don't know, fix the fire alarm, replace the battery. Maybe we have a spare, and I'm going to leave this on. I'm not going to cut it. I know in the past when I go to the bathroom, I cut it, but it's 3 in the morning, and, I know this is like breaking a rule, I guess. But I just don't give a shit. I'll be right back. Okay, update. It was actually a different fire alarm that was beeping, so I pressed the button on that one, and I guess now we'll see if we get any more beeps. Anyway, yeah, nothing's like. It's so weird because 2 days ago, yesterday, actually, it was yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up at 8 a.m. and got all this stuff done in the morning. I even posted 2 Instagram Reels in one day, which is the first time I've ever done that. And today, I'm out of breath. I've drinking so much soda. I had a shitty shift at work. I left early. I had fast food. Scrolled social media for so long until starting this, which is the only other thing that I had to do today. I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna go grab soda. I'll be right back. Alright, what is the best way to do this? I got my keys because I like to shotgun these sodas. See, this is the thing about me, man. I like to fucking rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? It's 3:24 in the morning. Got a Hershey's Kiss in my mouth. I don't fucking drink no more. I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes either. No weed. No vapes. No Zen. No caffeine. Nothing fun, I actually think these have caffeine in them. Is there a way to figure that out? Holy shit, they got... Dude. Oh. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. Caffeine content, 26 milligrams. How many fluid ounces is this? 20. No fucking wonder, what? This has caffeine. I thought I didn't drink caffeine. Okay. Damn it. I thought I don't drink caffeine. This shit has caffeine in it. It's preposterous. Well, I'm still gonna drink it anyway because I want to. This is how you podcast, baby. Cheers. Oh my god. Ugh. That was amazing. Whew, that was so much fun. I'm gonna do another one soon. Got two. I want to do them before they're not cold anymore. You know what I'm saying? Oh, holy shit! That was so awesome. I love my life. But do I though? Who gives a shit? I'm having fun, you know. I'm having fucking fun, you know. Anyway, I talked to Christina today, and I just wanted to like soak up some of her wisdom, because I got my parents. They're wise, whatever. But I don't live with I don't really see him or talk to him at all. I should call mom more, and dad for that matter. Adults are important to me because they know what the fuck they're talking about. And somebody's got to. So I asked Christina, right? I asked her, like, about where she lives. I guess I just want to know about her life, right? Because she's worked in fast food her whole life. And, like, I know what she makes. It's a little bit under $100,000 a year, which is much more than I think you'd make as a teacher. Maybe just about the same amount. Maybe, I don't know. It's funny, though, because a lot of the teachers at Myers Park High School seem well off. Or at least some of them. I don't know how it all works. But maybe it's by district or whatever, but... I saw this quote from Jerry Seinfeld. And it's funny that it comes from Jerry Seinfeld. But it did. And he's on this, he's talking, right? He's talking to a mic, as you see most people do, like I'm doing right now. And he's like, back in the 70s, it wasn't all about money. It was more like, I wish I could do a better Jerry Seinfeld impression. I'm not necessarily trying to do one right now, but I wish I could do one point, at all. Anyway. And he goes, it was just about, how cool is your job? Is your job cooler than my job? What do you do and how cool is it? If your job's cooler than my job, then you win. Like how cool is your job? You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, how much money do you make? And maybe I'm just saying all this because, like, I'm not pursuing a degree and I'm set out to make not a lot of money, and that's why I'm thinking about it. But, like, I don't know. I think the cost of living has gone up. No? Is that not, like, a fact? I mean, how does that affect, like... And it's funny because, like, money's not a problem to me at all. Because my dad's got it. As bluntly as I can, like... And that's just, like... That's the way it is. I got other problems. Like, I don't like that I have to rely on him. I think that it is like it makes me yeah, well, it's just so weird, It's just a weird thing. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to shotgun another one of these pretty soon. That last one was fun. I'll do this one because I think it's less cold. What is there to talk about? No girlfriend, episode 60. Dude, what if like, oh my god. Okay, guys. When there is a girl, because I'm sure there will be one soon, and we're going to talk about this episode, and we're going to really get into this. But if there is one, this is going to be so helpful for me. I'm going to be able to... Oh, but that's tricky, though, yeah? Because... Nah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Because I think... Yeah, it'll be good. Because I think that if... My last girlfriend, I was in therapy with this guy, right? And I would talk about her a lot to him. And I'd talk about our relationship. And I think all the things that I was saying to him... Like... It would have been nice if she had sort of the option to hear, Because maybe, like, I don't know, man. Maybe if she, like, if I said them on camera and, like, there's always time. I think in a relationship with the person, like sometimes someone seeks time with one person and the other person, doesn't necessarily want to be around this person. And it's like people are so complicated and complex that like that's why love is rare, because all these things have to fall into place perfectly, I think. And this, me on camera and me saying whatever the hell I wanted to a mic for an hour each day and treating it like truly it is therapy, because I have to be getting something out of it. Like, it's not like I'm not really doing this because I think that it's going to make me rich and famous. I'm doing this because I think that there have been times in my life where certain people have wanted certain things from me at certain times, and I've just totally not like been in tune with that, or I've been just trying to be myself. So this way, it's like every day there's an hour where I can broadcast exactly what's happening to me, exactly how I'm feeling, exactly what's on my mind. Like if something's not important to me, then it's not going to get brought up within the hour of keeping it real. And that's not true. That's not true, because there's lots of things that are important to me that I don't say within this hour. But I think what I'm saying is, whatever happens to me in life, this time in my day is going to be there. Assuming that I keep doing it. We all know what happens when you forcefully tell yourself that you're going to keep doing something. It usually doesn't end well. Maybe I'll save these shot, or maybe I will, maybe I won't. Should I shotgun these now? It's 3:32. We have a start time, an end time of 4:16. So that means we started about 16 minutes ago. We'll give it 5 minutes. So let's talk about what I was thinking and doing going into my last relationship. I was trying to be perfect. And listen, I know how that might sound to you, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think striving to be the best version of yourself is good as long as you're healthy about it. And I think I really was healthy about it. I think I was doing things and making changes that were good. I think that I was being honest with myself about what mattered truly. Like, for example, I think one of the biggest problems in my last relationship is the foundation of all my change was her, right? It was like, but was that a problem? It's so tricky, right? Because on the one hand, you want to be like, you don't want to live your entire life for someone else. And then on the other hand, you might see a couple that's been together for 60 years and the guy's talking into the microphone like, everything I've done, it was all for her. I love this girl more than anything, And so then you're like, wait, what? And then you want to, like, love. It's weird, because are you just trying to strike a balance between that? Is what that guy's saying not necessarily true, like, statistically, but he's just trying to convey, I guess, this feeling, and he can only do that through like a crazy statement that the audience like would pay attention to, because that's really how storytelling works. You have to like, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, it was like I took her out for our first date, thought she was beautiful, and then from that point on, it was like a mix of like, okay, I've got to be very confident. So you can actually, fun fact, you can be confident without actually being you can act confident without being confident. Confident is a state that you can put yourself into. Trust me, guys, if you're out there and you think you lack confidence, the way to gain confidence is to be confident. Like, you can put that part first. A lot of people think they have to have something to be confident about. No, you can be confident about your confidence. It can self what's the word? Self-support, I guess. But yeah, I was like, okay, I have to be very confident. I have to be a broad shoulder for her to lean on. I have to be sure of every one of my actions. I have to be kind, yet also, I have to be like supportive. I have to be lending. I have to extend my heart. I have to be there always. I have to say the right things. I have to try to make her laugh. I have to I have to listen to what she says. I have to think about how she feels. All these things, right? It's just like circling in my mind around and around. I have to be the best version of myself. And you know what? That it was super like I remember it was super fun. Like it was super like I had this purpose. Like it was awesome. Like it was such a good thing for me. I made a lot of positive changes in a very short amount of time. And it's weird how time moves. Like it's weird when I think back. Like it's so strange because when I'm single, 4 months can fly by. But when I think back to the 4 months we spent together, it's like it doesn't really feel the same. It's so strange, you know? But now it's over. It didn't work out. It's a shame. And it's been a year since then, and I'm finally starting to come out on the other end. I knew I'm not the kind of person that can get over that sort of thing in a month, 2 months. I think, and that's just, that's just me, I guess. And that's okay, and it might take another year. It might take another 2 years, but it's exciting now to have these thoughts of like, what might be next for me and think them, I think in a more positive way because, when we broke up, I think a week later, I was doing crazy things. I think at one point I was in the public library with a handwritten sign on the table that I was sitting at that said, "I'm single." And it was like propped up so like people could read it as they walked past. Like, what the fuck? Who does? And I don't know. It's not that who does that. Like, I still think that's pretty funny. Not funny, but like, like, I don't know, just out there. There ain't nothing wrong with being out there. I feel like people are so scared to put themselves out there in like crazy ways that they don't see ever. And it's like, that's what being out there is. Like you can't be out there by blending in. You have to just like do something insane that like just you thought of and like you never seen anyone else do, It's like you have to be different. You have to be exciting. You have to be I don't know, yourself, Do what excites. I look up to a guy that's his motto. You have to do what excites. It's important. You're, whatever. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think that like, I don't know. Like, I refuse to believe I'm not a good person. I think I'm a good dude. I've done lots of things I've done lots of shit. It's almost hard to like even begin. An hour is not enough. 1 hour of this is not enough. But the idea is, the hope that is that 1 hour of this every single day, if I can just stick with it, eventually it will start to be enough, I hope. And eventually I hope that this becomes less of therapy and more of entertainment. Well, it can be entertainment. Eventually I just hope that this becomes something that, right now it's something that I lean on, right? It's like, I know that I need to do something. And I know that I need to have a sense of urgency in something. Like I have to get something done. I have to do something, right? Or else I do nothing. And when I do nothing, it's when I'm at my worst, right? So this is my something. And because it's that, I lean on it quite a bit. The only other something I have in my life is Jersey Mike's. And based on the conversation I had with my boss today, I won't have Jersey Mike's for the rest of my life. Simply put, like, I don't think that $90,000 is enough for me yearly. And, that salary is not necessarily guaranteed for me for like 8 more years. Like I would have to really put in the work for a long, long time to be in a place where there might not even be any more upward mobility. And, that's lots of hours and lots of labor that, simply put, could earn a lot more money if I take advantage of what I was luckily enough born into, which is a family that has a savings account that can put me through college. And on the other side of college, I think with the same mentality, the same effort, and an open mind, college can get me a better job. I don't know. It's not. It's all. And here it comes back to money again. I think we're coming up on a shotgun here because 416, 341. Coming up on the halfway mark of the episode. I think we rip one more. If you never shotgun in your life, what are you doing? Ugh. 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 Oh. So yeah, beautiful girls everywhere, but I can't seem to even go and talk to one. I every day I fight a battle with myself. By the way, I got a haircut, but didn't cut the beard off. I'm letting the beard go because LeBron James, and I'm in a very contemplative part of my life. I feel like right now, so I need to have something to stroke while I think. Anyway, every day I fight a battle with myself to download Hinge or not to download Hinge. I think about how funny and creative and different I could make my profile. I think about how many likes I'd get, how many dates I could go on. Hell nah. Hell nah. Listen, when you want to do something, you got to do it right, okay? You got to do it right, all right? And me not being able to talk to a girl that I think is pretty in public, yet having the urge to go on dating apps and make an awesome profile and take girls on dates through an online, meeting process is kind of like me not willing to go to soccer practice, but insisting to my coach that I deserve to be in the starting lineup. That ain't how life works. That ain't how this shit goes, all right? You want to do something, you got to do it the right way from the bottom up. We got to figure out, boy, why can't you talk to that girl, okay? You don't got to go up to her and be like, girl, I think you're so gorgeous. Like, put them digits on my phone. Nah, you don't got to say all that, man. Just go up and say anything. What do you say when you see someone you know in public? Hey, good to see you. Okay, why can't you go to a pretty girl and say, how are you? Or, what's going on? I'm Jack. Why can't, what's the deal? All right? What's the deal? I don't know the deal. Lately, I think I've been getting pretty close, actually, because, I don't know. Looking back, there's patterns in my life, I believe, right? And I think there's definitely periods of time when I'm out in public and there's pretty girls and, like, I don't even think of speaking to them. And then there's times like these where I see pretty girls and, like, I look at them, maybe I even catch her eye or something, and I think, like, now is when I should go, but I don't go. See, there's a difference between that, right? Like, it's like progress. So I just need to keep pushing. I need to keep pushing and believe that there is eventually a light at the end of this tunnel where I go up to her and I just say anything. Just say anything, okay? Anything. You got this, Jack. I ain't worried. Bruh. A moment I wake up, and then I put on my makeup, say a little prayer for you. Ugh, this soda's gross, bro. There's caffeine in this shit. Lord save me. Lord, please save me. Is there caffeine in the root beer? Ooh, there's no caffeine in the root beer. caffeine free. Should have bought root beer. No caffeine. I don't want caffeine. I can't believe I'm drinking it right now. But, is what it is. Say a little prayer for you. The moment I wake up. And then I put on my makeup. I'm a mess. But it's cool, though. I think I'm like a pretty mess. I used to be an ugly mess. But now I'm starting to think I'm a pretty mess. And pretty messes, they do get cleaned. Ugly messes, they get ignored. But pretty messes, I think soon enough we're going to have a guy come in here and clean it up. I'm one of those dudes that I'm one of those dudes that I'm like gay, but I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that I speak about and the way that I speak about them and how public I am, it's all very gay. It's all very like I'm a woman in a dude's body. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gay yet. I'm just kidding. But $20 is $20. Men, hit me up. No, I'm just playing. Please don't. Not interested. But I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? I don't get very many messages, so I'm playing with you. I'm 100% joking with you. I'm as gay as it gets. You caught me. I'm a homosexual. I like dudes, and that's the truth. I love dudes. I love dude on dude stuff. I love it. It's what keeps me going. I wake up, think about dudes. Go to bed, dudes. All this girl stuff, this girlfriend talk, can't talk to girls, it's just a cover because I love dudes. I'm going to go up to a girl eventually. I'm going to be so smooth. Right? Probably, won't even get a name, won't even get a number, nothing. Might see her again, oh, hey, remember me? Might maybe be like, hey, let's go out. Let me buy you dinner. What are you doing Friday? Go to dinner, right? She finally learns my name. All of a sudden, she's watching every single Keeping It Real episode. All of a sudden, this, that, and that. She hears this episode. She's like, damn, he's gay. Damn right I'm gay. Take it or leave it, honey. You know what this does? Because you can't hide your name. And every girl under the sun, if they have a crush on you, they're going to Google you, right? That's just what they do. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't Googled one or two girls before. Guilty. You got me. Guilty. And when my name gets Googled, a lot comes up. This included, A lot comes up. A lot of shorts, a lot of videos, just a lot of footage of me doing whatever the hell it is I see fit to do on these cameras, And with this hobby, I'm trying to find everyone always says you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be a social media, you want to make money on social media, you want to be a public figure, you want to get paid just for your likeness, you want your face to be a brand, all this stuff. You just got to be yourself. Make sure you're being make sure you're not trying to be somebody you're not, Be authentic and people will like you for you. And I think that's fantastic advice. I think the older I get, the more I'll understand it, but right now I'm just trying my best to follow it without, having the wisdom to back it. And I think what I'm doing here by coming at this new hobby of mine consistently is allowing myself the space to find who it is I am in relation to this. I think that a lot of people, they try this sort of thing out and they don't even give themselves a shot. It's they post 5 videos and none of them go viral, and they don't get it because they replicated all of the top stuff, and they've watched YouTube for so long, and they know all these famous people, and they always thought if they just gave it a shot they'd probably get a lot of views, but they did and they didn't. So then they give up, and it's Well, what do you think would have happened if you kept going? I love this quote, you never fail if you don't quit. And it's true. It's true. It's true. So that's what we're doing here. We're not quitting. And I know it's lonely now, people. I know when you go down to the comment section, there's 0 comments. I know we average about 1 like a video. But the truth is, we get about 20 to 30 views every video. So although you can't see the others, there are others. We have a classroom here, okay? You listening to these words right now, there's at least 2 or 3 others that have listened to the same words out there in the world. One of them is probably my mother, okay? So you have this in common with her. If you ever met her, you'd love her, and now you have this in common. One of them is probably my mom's best friend. Maybe. I don't know. This is I know she listened to one of them because she left a comment, but I don't know if she listens to everyone, and I doubt that she does, to be honest. Especially this one because there were so many silences at the beginning. I probably just click off. But hey, she's cool. Oh, your boy is ready for this to be over. So I order these bike parts for my bicycle, and then I pop the tire. So now I gotta order the tire. And I don't even think I can change that myself. My life is so hard. Maybe I can. I don't know. I need my bicycle. I love my bicycle. I need it back so badly. Say a little prayer for you. A moment I wake up. Oh, my stomach is so full, but I'm about to kill this last soda. I'm going to do it probably at 4 a.m. Drinking soda at 4 a.m., folks. It doesn't get any healthier than that. You want health tips? You want to live till you're 90? Well, you listen here and you listen close. Do whatever the fuck you want. All right? All right, you follow me? Life is short, but my friend, you are shorter. So do what it is you want. Do what it is you please. Okay? Because you only get one life. Eventually, you're going to have very heavy financial obligations, relationship obligations, child obligations. So you will not be able to do this kind of shit. And maybe you'll look back at these videos and you'll say, man, I was living the life, because trust me, I already have videos that I haven't seen them actually in quite a bit, but I'm sure if I went back and looked at them, I'd say, man, I was living the life. I was living the life. So live your life. Hey, 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 hey. I'm a paper chaser, just living my life. Oh, my life. Hey, my life. Whoa, my life. Just living my life. Hey, my life. Whoa, my life. Hey, my life. Just live. I'm the opposite of obvious. Capaliconopolis. Bro, if you actually are listening to this, who are you? This is like brain slop. Like, I'm not even here right now. Like, I would feel crazy. I'd feel crazy if, like, there was an actual person here. Like, seriously, I wouldn't even know, like, how to, like what. If I was doing this and there was a person sitting across from me, okay, so let's talk about this as opposed to actual therapy. Well, there's pros and cons of each, right? Realistically, I can't see a therapist every day, but I can do this every day. I think every day is a big deal for me because it's like, I don't know, I think I'm autistic, so the everyday thing just kind of clicks, and when something clicks, you gotta go with it, man. Trust me, as an autist myself, if it clicks, you gotta run with it, man, because not many things click. So when they do, embrace that shit. What else? What am I even talking about? I think the safe feature on this mic, it stops me from clipping, but it also makes it so every time I get loud, it turns the gain down just a little bit, and that's fine. But like, if I want to get really quiet like this, you probably can't even hear me. Like, did you even hear that? Probably not. And that's not ideal. That is not ideal. I could turn it off. Yeah, fuck it, I'll turn it off. But when I turn these things off, right, and I like do whatever it is that I want to do, and the save feature doesn't kick in, then it's not like I'm actually listening back and like testing to see if this worked or didn't work, you know? All I'm doing is looking at the screen at real time at the waveforms. I'm looking to see if like the waveforms are peaking. I'm trying to talk in such a way that it keeps the waveforms at the same distance. So like when you listen back to this, it won't sound like crazy up and down like this and then crazy like this. And you know, that's what I want to avoid. I want to stay at the same volume for an hour. And I think I can do that. It's something to work towards, and I believe that I'm having fun, I think. I am having fun. Statement. Jackkadis. 2025, February 26th, Wednesday, 3:57 a.m. My reel is going to be crazy. I'm probably just going to dance in the kitchen because it's 4 in the morning. Four in the morning, dance in the kitchen. 4 in the morning, dance in the kitchen. Here comes the final and last shotgun. I have a hammer and nails, and this table's made of wood, so that's when you hear this banging. It's literally because I'm nailing nails into my table. That's where we're at right now. I'm going to chug this last soda, talk about girls some more, turn this thing off, finish my YouTube video, finish my Instagram video, finish my 4 YouTube shorts, go to down a Jimmy John's sandwich, eat 2 Airheads, crash out, wake up 30 minutes before my shift, throw my clothes on, go to Jersey Mike's. That's like what I'm going to do. You know? Do you feel me, bruh? That is the routine. That is the lifestyle. I'm cranking it, wanking it, janking it, tanking it. This one's for the books. I totally splooged in my sleep last night. Last night I nutted while I was asleep. I woke up and I thought I pissed myself. I did. I thought that I pissed my pants. I was like, what is that? Like I felt the dampness of my underwear on my skin and it was cold. So I put my hand down there and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, oh shit. It's like the consistency, like I must have been having sex in my dreams. For this time, I'd say what is notable is that I don't remember what I was dreaming about. I have no idea what was happening in my dream. I wasn't like almost awake. I was completely dead when this happened. I must have been because I can't remember a damn thing about what I was dreaming about. B, I don't know what B is, but for a new listener, I would say that it's important to know that I have not. How do you say this, like, in the most, like, in the best way? Not like I don't care about being clean or PG or anything, but, like, I want to be, like, accurate, you know? I want to be, like, as accurate as I can. I have not masturbated. But what if when I'm asleep, my hand goes there and does it by myself while do you think that's possible? If it is, I don't care, because I'm not breaking my rule because I'm not conscious. Like, that's not fair. Like, it's like if I got up, sleepwalked to the smoke shop and bought weed and smoked in my sleep. Like, that'd be fucking crazy, and I'd be pissed, and I'd be like, damn, but, like, I wouldn't count that as, like, breaking my 1.5 year streak of not smoking weed. Um, I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Sex was a big thing in my last relationship, and I think it is in every relationship. Okay, so I think in relationships, there's like the three big things. I think it's money. Like the three things that people break up with is money, sex, and what's the third one? Fuck, money, sex, and what's the third one? What's the third thing? What's the third thing? Money, sex, and bro, what? Why can't I remember this? I guess it doesn't matter because I want to talk about. I'm talking about sex here. So I met this girl, right? And I'm like, I want to start a relationship with her, and I did, you know. So there's the narcissist in me coming out, like, I'm amazing, I'm awesome, I'm confident. Like, if I want a girl, like, I get her, man. Ain't nothing stopping me. Like, I know all the right things to say and do. Narcissist. I'm a narcissist, I guess, in that regard. So lo and behold, I do it because I'm the man. I'm a make a mind. I always get it. You know. I put the game on. They always fall for me. These girls. At the start they're like, yeah, he's nice, and 1 month later, I'm in love with him. What can I tell you, man? I got it in the back of my pocket. I'm a magician. I'm just kidding. I'm not really, but yes, 100%. And I'm changing, right? I'm making all these changes in my life. I'm going to bed at a certain time, no screens at a certain. I'm eating healthy. I'm going on runs, all because I'm trying to be the best man I can for her, right? I'm trying to give her no reason to not like me. I'm trying to be perfect. And one of the things that I do is I quit jorking my shtick, right? And then, after what I think was much too short, I should listen to my gut here. We'd I don't like it. All is so weird how it all happened. Like, I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to do like what I think she wants me to do. And I think it got to a point where she was like, why the hell hasn't he kissed me yet, right? And so I even brought that up to her, right? And I what I said was like, I think I just wanted to like reassure her that I thought she was pretty and like it's nothing like that. And it's just like, and I guess all the talk about it led to it happening. And then like right after that, we start kissing a lot. And then it's time to have sex. And I've had sex before. And like, I didn't want to have sex with her because like I just met her and I really liked her. And I didn't like every time I've had sex with somebody, it's always been like I don't think I've ever had sex with somebody that I've actually like. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but what I'm trying to say now is like next time there's a girl that I really care about, I'm going to listen to my gut because last time my gut was telling me like not right now. Like this is not the right time. Like I know it's like all hot and freaky and everything, but like and it's weird when you look back into the past because maybe there wasn't anything wrong. It's weird, like it's just the way that things happened. But like, it's 4:04. Time to do the last soda. This is a corrupted episode. This episode is not productive. No strides are being made. Well, I disagree with that because turning the camera on and filming the thing in the first place is a step towards the correct, like a really no step day would be like not doing this, but I am doing it. So that deserves something, but the quality of it is quite poor, may I add. It's like showing up to work and not doing anything. At least you showed up. They do say everything's in showing up, but whatever. I'm going to take this last soda to the dome and continue talking about whatever the hell it is I'm talking about. All right. I had a really great friend in high school that now goes to a Christian university in Texas. And he always had the best toasts to these things when we were drinking. And I would always be like, I'd always grab him because he'd always have the best like one-liners or like little mini speeches to give before you chug liquid. But I mean, he would say, he had this one, I think, that was like, if the ocean was beer and I was a duck, I'd sink to the bottom and drink my way up. But I'm not a duck and the ocean ain't beer. So something. So let's toast to that and have a great year. I really want to just say his name, but like I'm not like with all this stuff about girls I talk about and all the, like you try to do, it's good to practice good things. And a good thing to practice here is not saying names. All right. Cheers. Dude, that one took so long. Oh my God. Okay, back to it. Man, I like drinking soda like that. I love drinking. Okay. I have 2 fat ass bottles of liquor right behind the camera, and I love them. They're both still sealed, and like it's so fun because they're gonna stay. I'm never gonna break the seal, but like if someone's ever in here and like I can offer it to them, like, hey, you want a drink? And they could break the seal. Maybe that'd be so much fun. If they wanted a shot, and I could like take a shot of water with them, maybe, or soda. Okay, so me and Mom, I know you don't like when it seems like I'm referring to women like not respectfully, but it's all in good intention. You know, you raised me right with lots of love. It's just I don't know, humor. So when I say shoddy, it's not because I have a low viewpoint of women. It's just because, simply put, I'm telling a story and I want to chuckle. So Shoddy and I start banging on the low. Crazy to give up. Oh, I just farted. Okay, so we start doing that, and it's like everything gets really complicated after that. Like, I know it's natural to be doing what I was doing at the start of this relationship, right? Which is like trying to be perfect, Like when you just meet someone, you kind of have like this ability to control their perception of you that you're never going to have again. As time goes on and they continue to get to know you, you're going to lose that like control over like what they think of you. So like first impression is really a big deal. And like you have a lot of say over like how this person, whatever. And we start having sex. And, sex is awesome. Feels great, but it can be really shallow sometimes if not done properly. And it can be really, it can really fuck you up, I don't think she had ever had sex in like the capacity that we were doing it. And I don't think that like I had ever like, it was new for both of us what we were doing. And because that's just, everything's always new, even if you get what I'm saying. And with new things come new, it was just all like a lot all at once. I think for both of us, I would assume. For me, certainly it was a lot. And it was really like confusing, and for me it was really stressful to navigate because like there was always so many things in play at one time, right? Like, does she want, like, what does she want me to do? Like, what, like, how does she want me to do it? Like, and I'm not even talking about like while we're having. I'm just talking about in the relationship in general. Like I was really fucking stressed out, because I think I felt like I needed to be in control. Right, and this is written. If you go back a couple episodes, there's I read a psychiatric analysis of myself done 4 years ago by someone with a PhD, and it says that I seem to have like this hyperfixation thing, where I, when I'm really interested in something, or in this case, someone, or maybe like the thing could be like someone's perception of me, I guess. I give it my absolute all, right? Until I maybe lose interest and find something else, or like maybe when I'm hyper interested in something, I let other aspects of my life falter, right? But with this, it was strange because my interest in this relationship led to me like hyper fixating on like the entirety of my life. So nothing necessarily faltered, right? Well, that's not true, but I guess what I'm saying is my hyper focus on this relationship at the time led to, a couple moments where like through my eyes, these like small little cracks would form and like things wouldn't be technically perfect anymore, like maybe like I could never I never got her to finish, right? And I've never gotten any girl to finish. I tried, but that shit takes like the stars have to align and like a lot of time has to be dedicated and like I don't think I never will. I have my fingers crossed that one day like I'll seal the deal, but that was like a small crack. Like there's this one time where she said I did, but then she like came clean and said that I didn't. And that really hit me hard. I'm not going to lie to you because like I think she knew that I really wanted to. And like anyway, and then there was this time, I mean there was tons of these little times, right? She would be upset with me and like listen gentlemen, can I just be 100% with you? You could actually be the literal perfect man. The perfect man. Like, not even just, like, trying to be perfect, like, trying to do all the right things. Like, not even trying. Nonchalant. Like, you are, like, a king, right? And your girl, if you have, like, trust me, okay? Your girl is still going to be upset at you sometimes. It's just the nature of women, I think. I think they always want to keep us on our toes, and I think it's a way for them to kind of gauge our character. I think it's like built into their DNA to stress us out, because stress is like, you can't, like nothing is built nothing is built when there's no sense of urgency, right? So it doesn't matter who you are, how great you are, what kind of job you have, how fantastic your smile is, how many abs you have, like your girl's going to get pissed off at you. Not you know what I'm saying? Like she's going to like there's going to be times when like she's just crying, and you're going to have to put yourself aside again and again and again when it seems like it's never ending, because bro, it's never ending, because it's like it's not about like that though, like it's not about that. Like it's about it's love, man. And it's like every girl just wants to be loved. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be described. And you're going to find the words to do it. And I'm sure when you meet her, you're going to find these words really easily. You're going to tell her that her eyes light up your world, that her smile is unlike anything you've ever seen, that the curves of her body make you want to build a skyscraper and climb it all in one day, that she's just like the most magical thing that's ever happened to you. But there's going to come a point where those same words don't have the same feeling, and you're just going to have to find new words. You get what I'm saying? Like suck it up and find new words, because like it's not about the words and it's not about the feeling. It's about the intention and the effort. And I'm so hesitant to say the word love because it's so all encompassing, but it's about it. You gotta love, man. And if to me, love is just like commitment and commitment. So
It's 4:16. That's the end of the episode. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. And I will certainly be seeing you tomorrow. This has been episode 60 of Keeping It Real. I'm your host, jackkadis. And I'm stalling for time, so I make sure I hit my 1 hour mark. I know we started an hour ago, but I always like to give it 1 + 1 + 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to end it right here. Bye.